So I decided to take Avery's boot camp because I hadn't really been getting any dates other than the occasional thing on Tinder where you get matched, and sometimes they're fine, but it's not usually the quality you want to date. So I thought I would go and try Avery's boot camp. Especially how he says on his website and when he in his follow-up call with you that it's not a one-size-fits-all formula like other boot camps. He'll watch you go out and approach, how you interact, and then based on that, he'll work with your sticking points that you personally need. So, example would be on Friday, the first day I came in, was a little tough. It was a little rusty, and Avery could tell what the sticking points were. Some guys they'll be rusty and they'll be nervous, and then they'll go and approach and it won't go well, and then it ends up in a loop where you approach and it doesn't end up well, and you just keep doing that. But we slept on it, and then the next day he showed me the footage, and it looked even worse than I had pictured it in my head, and it's good motivation to see that and think, oh man, I wouldn't ever want to be talked or have a conversation like that with someone. He gave some points, just even little physical body changes, moving more with purpose, walking faster, ending your sentences in a downward rapport, and just kind of giving good energy in the conversations. And so the second day went much better. The girls, they all, implementing the advice he gave me, they were laughing and they were enjoying it. The conversations and the interactions just felt fun, as opposed to the day before where it was feeling almost painful. These were fun. I was enjoying it. They were enjoying it. And overall, it was a great experience to have. And then during that one session we were in at the park, I was able to get 4 girls' numbers there. It was great because I had been just mostly watching a lot of videos, like most guys, waiting till you get to that one point where you watch enough theory and enough approaches on YouTube where you sit and you're like, okay, I've reached the 1,000 video mark. Now I can approach any girl and never get blown out. And so this was a good experience to start building up to making it a consistent habit, to less theory, maybe still watch some videos every now and then for positive motivation and theory, but then actually go out and put it into practice. And before that, the camp, that was pretty much all of what I had done is just watch theory. And even in Corona, in the park during the day, especially in the park, they were much more receptive than you would think based on the news and how everyone's freaking out about the virus. Most of them didn't really care too much. It wasn't a big deal to them. Almost none of them were wearing masks. And then this will be great. I'll be able to go back home, and especially with the follow-up calls and the follow-up mentorship, it will be not only kind of a continuation of your personal sticking points that Avery will help with, but it also kind of a accountability. So, when you do get on the call, you have something to talk about. You actually gone out and have carried on what you learned from boot camp without Avery there.